Good day to everyone, and I hope you are all in a state of grace. We are on the 14th Sunday in Ordinary Time, and our Gospel reading today is taken from Matthew 11:25 to 30. And Jesus said, "Come to me, all who are weary and are very much burdened." There is one reality that Jesus wanted us to face and to reflect on today, and that is everyone gets tired. To get tired, I think, is natural. No? And sometimes it's funny because, of course, if we do something, we get tired. And doubly true, if we don't do something, it's also very tiring and boring. That is why weariness is connected with physical tiredness, and being burdensome is more than that. Maybe we are burdened because of responsibilities, we are burdened because we are pressured to make decisions, or we are burdened because we have so much excess baggages now along the way. The good news is, in whatever tiredness we are in at the moment, whether we're weary or burdensome, then Jesus is inviting us, "Come to me, and I will give you rest, and I will refresh your drooping spirit." My dear friends, I've met a lot of Catholics who make excuses not going to the Sunday Mass. And primarily, if I meet a worker, they will say, "Because of my work." If I meet some students who do not go to Mass, they will say, "It's because of assignments." You know what? If we don't prioritize something, we will not give attention on it. Usually, in my experience celebrating a last Mass in the parish, like an 8:30 Mass or a 9 o'clock p.m. Mass, I am very much surprised whenever I see sales lady attending the Mass. And what are sales lady? They stood up the whole day, entertaining customers in the mall or wherever they may be. And still, they have time to worship and adore the Lord, in their tiredness. Why? It is part of their relating to God. It is a priority. They wish to be with God even in their tiredness. Friends, if we treat God simply as an image na sinisindihan ng kandila, or a schedule during the day, that is, I will pray just now or later on, or simply God as the God of joy, not of sadness or worries, then in this case, the image of our God is just like a recess period in the school, meaning if I remember that I need something, I will approach Him. A very utilitarian approach to God. And that is not good. God for us to be interiorly and spiritually connected again and again the whole day should be treated as a father, a brother, and a friend. I was reminded of a beautiful prayer, and I think this prayer should also be prayed by everyone, not only by wedded couples, because this is their wedding vows. And for me, this is the level of relationship that we need to reach when it comes to relating with God. And what does the prayer says? Grant us, O Lord, it means between me and God, to be one heart and soul. Ganda, no? It's not like presupposing that we are already one heart and soul. No, it is an ongoing relationship, and hopefully we will reach that point that we are, Lord, one heart and one soul. From this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, and until death do us part. Of course, for wedded couples, until death do us part. But for us Catholics and Christians in general, it goes beyond death. This is, I think, the challenge, to have the conjugal level of relationship between God, to be one heart and one soul. And mind you, it is not physical tiredness that makes us weak, but rather spiritual drought or a disconnection from God. And if we become so disconnected with God, we will be so addicted to ourselves, simply trusting ourselves in the process. I hope we will not be that kind of person or Catholic or Christian, but always be in relationship with God, to be one heart and one soul. Have a copy of this. I will post it also on my posting of this gospel reflection so that you can pray it also every day. God bless you and always be in a state of grace. Amen.